Hello everyone, welcome back to our presentation, and we are from group 2. Before we start, let us introduce ourselves. First, my name is Fadila Zainal Ali.
Hello, let me introduce myself. My name is Inggit Anggitasari.
Hello everyone, my name is Amelia Fitri.
And now, we would like to talk about the impact of online learning on student learning outcomes. The topic is very interesting because online learning has become a big part of education since the COVID-19 pandemic. Many schools and universities had to switch from face-to-face class to online platforms like Zoom or Google Classroom. To this presentation, I will show you some real research data to help us understand whether online learning has a positive or negative effect on student performance and learning results. During the pandemic, online learning changed the way students study, interact, and even well about education. Some people believe that online learning helps students because it allows flexibility. They can study anytime and anywhere. However, other side that is makes students less motivated, easily distracted, and sometimes more stressed. Because of this different opinion, many researchers around the world try to find the real impact of online learning on student learning outcomes. In these presentations, I will show you for studies that span different perspectives and results. And here some real data will be explained. Study 1, student learning improvement in online math class. Study 2, average student scores before and after online learning. And study 3, how much online learning affect learning outcomes. And study 4, learning and academic stress.
It was conducted by Tuahun, Safitri, and Sabrina in 2024 at an university in Indonesia. The research involved 95 students who took an online mathematics course. The result is very interesting. As you can see in the pie chart, 85.26% of students showed improvement in their learning outcomes after taking the online course, while only 14.74% did not improve. This showed that most students were able to learn effectively through online methods, probably because they could access materials repeatedly and study at their own pace. So, in this case, online learning had a clear positive impact on student performance. The second study was published in the Discover Education journal by Springer in 2024. The study compared student average scores before online learning, during online learning, and after returning to face-to-face classes. As you can see in the bar chart, the average score increased from 4.7 before online learning to 5.15 during online learning. However, after going back to online classes, the score decreased again to 4.6. This means that during the online learning period, students performed better, maybe because they had more flexibility or access to digital research. But when the situation returned to normal, their performance dropped, showing that the effect might be temporary. The result tells us that online learning can boost short-term learning outcomes, but consistency is still a challenge. The third study was conducted in 2022 and published in the International Journal of Education and Cognitive Science in Elementary. The researchers want to find out how much online learning contributes to students' overall learning outcomes. According to the data, 75.6% of the learning outcomes were influenced by the effectiveness of online learning, while 24.4% were influenced by other factors such as motivation, learning environment, and family support. As the pie chart shows, the large blue section represents the strong influence of online learning. This means that online learning really matters in shaping student success, but it also depends on external factors. So teachers, parents, and school need to work together to make online learning more effective and supportive for students.
The 40th study comes for Salud, CNC's Technology Journal in 2024. It includes 118 engineering students in Indonesia and focus on how online learning affects mental health and academic stress. The results show that around 60% of students experience increased stress level, while 40% did not feel more stressed. You can see this comparison in the whisper cat on the screen. That's why online learning help with flexibility. It can also cause pressure and anxiety because of happy workplace, unstable internet connection, or less social interaction. So the effect of online learning is not only academic, it also affects student emotional well-being. Okay, let's move after review all four studies. We can conclude that online learning has both positive and negative effects. Positively, it can improve study score and help them learning independently. Many students saw the high learning outcomes during online classes, especially when they had access to digital material and clear teacher graded. However, it also brings challenge. Some students struggle with concentration or motivation and ensured academic stress. Therefore, teachers should find the right balance between online and face-to-face learning. Offline learning model might be the best solution because it combines the flexibility of online class with the personal interaction of traditional. Okay, everyone, thank you so much for your attention. We hope our presentation has given you a full insight about the impact of online learning on student learning outcomes. See you in the next presentation.